I want to find a hat place to fix this hat. Restore it. Quite a fucking situation that you're facing. Good evening. It turns out that no part of your public education was based in fucking reality. So if no part of your education was based in reality, then theoretically you're only being fed theories. And none of these theories have actually been proven to be factual. Critical race theory is a theory, the food pyramid is a theory, Everything that comes out of university is a theory and is not factual information in any way, shape, or form. And ultimately, it's designed to leave you divided and fucking conquered. Not amazing? Let's divide and conquer the general population and vote for which side dies and which side lives. Of course, it's only theoretical. We should call this the world in review. My education versus yours. Are you really paying attention? Because I don't think any of you are. I've said for a while now that somebody should stop me when I'm lying to you. The trouble is, no one stops me. They sit silently. And you think silence is somehow going to prevent me from doing anything? Your silence is something I should be terrified of. How the fucking situation. Do you know why the Amish children don't have autism? They don't vaccinate for anything. They barely even watch television. That's wild. Do you see anything on this television screen that would make you believe that any of these people are trustworthy, moral, ethical, got any principles? What? Trust the science, right? I like calling these sessions frontier therapy. Your observations were limited by institutions or politicians, presidents establishing the precedent, government ultimately dictating terms to children's reality, controlling their observations, limiting their reality, dictating terms to their fucking emotions, controlling them. Oh, so government's only interested in controlling the general population. Doesn't actually care about protecting anyone's fucking rights. That's amazing. Ultimately, the government is there to convince you to make a bad decision for yourself, incentivize you into doing it through free food. I'm amazed by how many people decided to vaccinate for a free donut, hamburger, or hot dog. Oh, we don't have a response for you today. We'll get back to you tomorrow. Well, tomorrow we'll have the same conversation, exactly the same conversation, and it'll still wind me up with the same fucking results. Isn't it amazing how the good people sit silent while their government actively plots to kill them all? For a profit, of course. Right? Always for a profit. Healthcare has taken on a new perspective for me. I don't think anyone actually gives a shit about anyone's healthcare. The majority of people could care less about their own healthcare. Can't afford to give a shit. They're on welfare. They can't afford to give a fuck. What? Oh, that's sexist and it's racist. Forced vaccinations is a war crime. Eugenics in disguise, and no one wants to talk about it. Oh, you lose your fucking federal funding. How come when I tell people the truth, no one fucking believes me? You know how aggravating that is? They won't pay me for it either. You know how infuriating that is? And they'll sit there, silently starve my fucking children and goddamn rape them and sit there with a fucking thumb up their ass and say nothing, do nothing. And somehow I'm the problem. When I actually spelled out that there was a problem, I said there was a problem, physically made you aware of the problem, and yet none of you want to do anything about the goddamn problem. It's amazing.
For the Lord gives his glory to no one. For the Lord Jesus gives his glory to no one. He has given us his glory out of love and mercy, not for us to abuse it. The Lord has come to teach a lesson to every church leader. If you do not bow your head before the Messiah's feet, you will be plucked from your roots, even if you are the Pope. Believe me, then believe me. The time is very at hand. The Lord is making a change in his house because it's the last chance. To every bishop, to every archbishop and cardinal and popes and patriarchs, don't think that when you get together and you try to make peace, which has got nothing to do with the Lord Jesus, don't ever think you're going to be prosperous. My beloveds, wake up. You cannot unite unless you bring Jesus in the midst of your gathering, of your assembly. You cannot unite unless Jesus is the head of that assembly. And guess what? Unless Jesus is the head, there is no unity. And you cannot lie to Jesus Christ, no matter how many times you call yourselves brothers. You can say that, you know, to each other, but Jesus reads the hearts, not the lips. So stop using lip service. For God's sake, once in your life, be truthful to yourselves and call each other brothers from the heart, not from the lip. Enough lies. Enough lies. You church leaders, you have destroyed the flock. Because of what? Power, money, the filth of this world. Because of Satan, you went to sleep. My goodness.
My goodness. I don't think any one of these people should be dictating terms to your health care. I think ultimately they should all be fucking fired. Right? Is that a good idea? We should fire these people. I mean, ultimately, we didn't vote for fucking any of them. And I don't know how these internationalists and globalists have more fucking authority over land than nationalists or indigenous people to the fucking land they're walking on. Explain that one to me. Oh no. When you're a nobody, you'll get no respect from anybody. It's amazing. And everybody wants to be somebody other than nobody. Wow. Good evening, infidels, deplorables, and black sheep of a nation. What do you want to do about the situation that you're fucking facing at the moment? Nothing or something? Quite a situation that you're facing, correct? It's really fucking amazing, right? Persistence pays, peoples. I'm a persistent little fucker. Oh, yes. Very fucking persistent. You stole my son. You thought I was going to let this fucking lay down and die. Thought I was going to say nothing, keep my mouth shut, be a good dog, a good bitch for the church and the state. No, that didn't happen. I continued pushing my theorem, and here we are today. I've exposed medical tyranny, vaccine terrorism, depopulation agendas, mass murder. And the only thing you good fucking people is to sit there and stare with a thumb up your ass. I had a hard time with the whole idea of Dr. Fauci being in control of this country for quite a while. And it really pissed me off when I realized presidents are corporate sponsored spokespersons. Congress doesn't have any power, and Dr. Fauci is the highest employed federal employee. Got all the power in the world. More power than everybody. Hallelujah.
That's what he meant. Where's this thing at?
Good evening, Mr. Man.
Get this never mind.
How you doing today?
You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good.
All right, good.
That fucking that Joe just called me.
Which one? Tony?
No, he gets when you're live sometimes. Joe.
Logan?
Yeah, Joe Logan. Yeah, he's from California.
He gets on my lives and says nothing.
Yeah, he won't say nothing though. Yeah, listen, he's an old. He was telling me some army stories about him in Iraq and Germany and shit. He's he's smart, man, but he, you know, just a regular old Joe, I guess.
I'm live on YouTube right now at the same time. But no one sticks around for more than 5 minutes.
Now check this out. The grandma remember we talked to her, some older woman, Kowski.
Yeah.
All right, she called me for like 5 minutes, man. But she's real sweet woman, man. But she started rattling off out there like she started really talking. I had to get off the phone with her for a minute. She just went to talking and talking and talking.
I realized so many funny things, man. When I go live, I'm stepping into the bull ring or the bullpen. And I'm center mass in that fucking ring, and nobody goddamn wants to step into that ring with me.
Man, listen, I had a couple of girls in there today. One of them was in there. I don't know if you see her watching or not, some Bella chick. She said, that motherfucker is wild. What the fuck is wrong with him? She don't speak. Nothing. You have to see her looking, though, because she's liking them. She liked everything, all the lives today.
Right.
Everything up there to yours. It attracts them, man.
Like moths to a light.
Yeah. Bees to honey or whatever, man, but they won't say nothing.
My flame is too powerful. It's like I'm Jack Nicholson in The Shining. And some people said I look like Jack Nicholson.
You've been doing this a long fucking time, man, because you got it. You're just naturally you got comebacks immediately.
Yeah. A machine gun. For every bullet they fire at me, I got 10 for them. Ba-da-da, ba, 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 ba.
Hey, them motherfuckers on my page, there's a couple hundred of them every morning. They wait for you. But they won't, but then they cuss me. Then when I was on there today, man, I had 8 texts when I said, hey, I got to get off here because I'm getting texts. People telling me, quit sharing that. But then half of them are in there looking. I've had people get on there while we're in there, and I can see them looking, and then they'll text me back like, how do you know him? What the fuck's wrong with him? That motherfucker's psychotic or something. He's a devil worshiper. He's a fucking he's the devil. The devil worshiper. They say he's the devil. Yeah.
That's how inverted reality is.
And they said you're fucking with him.
Yeah, I am him. He's me, I'm him. God's the devil. Devil made God. God needed a fall man. God needed someone to blame for God's fuck ups.
Man, Matt, when you say that shit, man, it fucks people's fucking whole thought process up.
God needs someone to blame for God's mistakes.
You know what's saying that shit, man? Fucking people take offense to that. Bad.
I know, right? Fathers have a tendency of casting down their sons, mothers competing with their daughters, families divided, conquered.
I've had my own family, more or less say, if you're going to go that way, then fuck you. Then there ain't no helping you.
No.
If I was at my age now, I would never be able to do this, man, because, listen, you can't fuck with you, man, on there, or you have no one.
Yeah.
Motherfucker won't give you a bologna sandwich. This fucking Goofy Joe's trying to call me again, man. He's drunk.
Oh, he's wicked fucking goofy.
He is kind of goofy, man.
And they don't even realize they're fucking goofy. They think they're normal.
Yeah, he was telling me, he said, now that I get to know you, I wish you was out here in California with me. I'm like, you crazy motherfucker?
I don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah, I was just cussing you on fucking Facebook a month ago. Hey, people get lonely, man, and they want to just have someone to lean on.
No, not me, man. Not me. Didn't work that way for me. My mother was raped by my father.
Well, that's what molded you the way you are, though.
Right. But I haven't seen my mother and father in the same room in 25 years. Actually, 30. Holy fuck, about 30 years since I seen the two of them in the same room.
Man.
And the worst part is my mother can't stand the sight of me because I look like my father. I don't look like my father. I act like my father. But I look like my mother, so my father can't stand the sight of me either. I'm the fucking mess they made. And they don't want to admit it.
If you're like your dad must have been a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. 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 When I was growing up, I never once ever saw anyone tell my father no. And the more I sat thinking about that, I was really shocked by it because I was the only one that ever said no to my father. I never seen anybody rebel against my father. Nobody. Nobody. My father ruled with a goddamn iron fist. Sound familiar?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why your mom don't fuck with you.
No, she can't even look at me because I rule with a fucking iron fist.
You don't show her no mercy, do you?
Nope. You know why? She don't deserve any. She don't deserve any, man. And that was
Now,
really.
you said you said you had brothers and all that.
They're dead.
You grew up rough like that, though. I mean,
Yep.
as a kid.
Yep. I really did.
And you told me, how you was born and all that, so you was already coming in fucking with a fucking tag on your back.
Yep. That's right.
And when you're a kid too, man, kids are some of the meanest motherfuckers too when it comes to bullying and picking and this and that, man. So
I don't like bullies.
I can imagine if they knew that shit, though, they probably, kids don't know no better sometimes, so.
They don't. I have a zero tolerance policy for bullies and tyrants. Why is that? Because I'm a bully and a fucking tyrant.
I hear you giving them hell when they come in there pounding on their chest, you say.
They come in here thinking that I'm going to kneel, I'm going to be subjugated, I'm going to fucking bow, conform, lay down for them. And I found my power just by standing up. Nothing else. All I did was stand up like Terminator, the Liquid Terminator. Right? He stands up in front of the Coca-Cola machine and sticks the guy in the eyeball with a needle. Right? That's me. I stood up and I pointed my fucking finger right in your eye. Bam!
It took me a long time to realize, like, you're doing public speaking, man. You're speaking to the whole fucking nation.
Yeah.
Countries and all. But listen, when people are in there, the way you word your shit, it makes me think that you're talking to me.
Right.
And, and then it took me a year and a half, couple years to realize that this motherfucker's talking to the world.
Right.
He's
exactly.
saying that nigger shit. He's got black people there. They're good ass people, man. So they're misinterpreting you.
Yeah, on purpose because of illiteracy.
Exactly. I got to, thinking that's on my part. How I take you.
Did I hurt you?
Oh, at first you crossed me.
It's like in the military. You have to break people before you can use them.
Yeah, until I realized, like, this motherfucker's all right, though,
If you're in front of me, you're fucked. If you're in my way, you're fucked. If you're behind my back and just sitting there watching and realize I'm the plowman, I'm the spearhead, you're safe.
Yeah.
I'm not slowing down. They can't stop me.
Because listen, you know how society is, man. When you say that, that nigger word, man, they're like, man, this motherfucking white, red-headed, red-beard motherfucker's just a fucking racist fucking...
This white, red niggers are racist. Listen to it, though. Calling me a nigger. Calling me racist. What the hell are they? Sexist, racist niggers.
Right. But see, people don't think, though, when they just hear you saying that, though, man, They're like, oh my God, you hear him?
That,
And then when you're breaking down that religion shit, man, you're fucking crushing spirits, boy.
yep.
Not just people I know clear across the fucking world.
I know. In Trinidad, they say that I'm a son of Zeus. That's pretty serious issues.
Yeah, considering who Zeus was.
Right, they think I'm a demigod, half god and half man. My neighbors in America think I'm a dog. I wonder who's right.
There you go.
And it's not just Trinidad either. It's Haiti. Russia, they call me Boogiega, which is just another word for the boogeyman.
Yeah, sounds like Boogiega.
I'm the Spook King, Boo King, Peekaboo King. You play with children. What do parents do with children? They play peekaboo.
When you do that, that king and all that, that when I first heard that a couple years ago, that's what shocked me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him, man?
Nothing.
I know now.
But now you're like, there's nothing wrong with him. I'm my own fucking king. He's saying the same thing.
I mean, but listen, you was like a politician, man. I mean, it was just bam, 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 bam. A, B, C, D, B. Just to keep it flowing. They're like, when's this motherfucker's going to shut up, man? What the fuck is going on?
Nothing. God gave me the fucking power to run from dusk to dawn. And their silence fuels my rage. It doesn't stop it. It doesn't slow it down. No, it makes me angrier. I can't believe how silent these stupid niggers are. They're illiterate fucking niggers, and they're going to call me a sexist, racist nigger. Silence makes you a sexist, racist nigger and a bigot. A hypocrite, too.
Yeah, because you're welcome in there to, talk to you.
Yeah. I mean, what I started realizing is when it's my floor, when it's my house, when it's my platform, when it's my channel, no one has anything to fucking say for themselves.
Listen, man, I've been seeing lots of people doing it, but there's no live or floor that's as effective as yours.
Nope.
Men, and it's like.
And I even tell you what I'm doing while I'm doing it too. Why? It's beautiful. Complete transparency.
Yeah. You even say that.
I'm going to unfucking zip my pants. I'm going to pull my cock out and service your asshole my new account. The salesman is always ready to service the account.
Wow, man.
George Carlin taught me that one. The salesman gets behind the customer and the account and pulls down his fucking zipper and pulls out his cock and gets ready to service the account from behind. I didn't make that shit up. George Carlin said it 25 years ago.
I told you, man, I've been doing sales since I've been a kid.
Can't you see it? Imagine it. You're the guy in the suit and tie, and there's grandma, grandpa, or John Doe, Bo, Schmo, Kokomo. There's the customer, and you're getting ready to service the account. You're a predator, and you're going to pounce on them. You're going to rape them.
You got a hell of a sales pitch, boy.
I've been at this too long.
Yeah, listen, that fucking Kamala Harris ain't got a word salad like you.
No. I killed 3 religions in one drive-by shooting. I told Catholics they were Jews and canonized by Muslims. And what we're witnessing today is a religious merger. I killed everybody's religion, man. When you really comprehend what's going on, think about it like this. You're your own priest.
What got you to think outside the fucking,
I died. I fucking died. I have literally died 3 times. How the fuck did I get outside the box? Death.
Because it takes a lot of life experience, man, to get even where I'm at. To comprehend some of the shit that you're saying. And you're talking fucking 2 or 3 mountains past me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, where in the fuck's this guy get this shit from?
Experience, observation.
Yeah.
God. Devil.
Hey, man, that woman you got, Erica, man, she's got her fucking hands full sometimes with you. But man, you can carry on a conversation with anyone though, if you wanted to.
Right.
You can be dumb, or you could go on the fucking the motherfucking world stage.
I'm on the world stage right now in my head. I'm on YouTube and live. Yeah. Right. To me, I already am. You said I could be, but in my head, I already am.
Now that I think about it, I got other people from 27 different states here, that knows about you.
The best place to do things is in plain sight, bro. You want to put truth somewhere? Put it in the center of the button. Put it in the center of the community. In the old world, imagine it, right? We don't quite understand all the glyphs from the old world, but the idea of it is pretty profound. The community creates a totem pole. They stick it in the middle of fucking town, and it's pictoglyphs, it's hieroglyphs, it's symbols declaring the laws of the community. And we're right there in fucking plain sight. It's nothing to argue about. It's right goddamn there. They put the facts on a fucking totem pole. How many fucking white men know that? None? You know why I know it? I'll tell you why I know it. I ain't a white man. Not truly. Not truly. I'm half black, literally. Albinism. Melanin. White people and Europeans are lacking melanin. When you look at my skin right now, if I go outside, I'll brown up. I'll brown up. A week outside, I'll look like a Mexican.
I'm a red, but I notice your hair is got that that black texture.
Right, because I'm half fucking nigger.
Well, you said it, not me. But I don't listen. I don't judge a motherfucker, but how he treats me.
But I'm not saying it. But I also realize I'm proud of it because look, the first nigger was a ginger. You think you're a subspecies because of history and public education? No, nigger. You're the first fucking man walking. You're the first. They don't want you to know you were the first race. They want you thinking you're a white man.
That is something to be proud of.
And because of it, you'll take more pain than the black man or the white man. You'll cut your own fucking arm off in regards to a fucking issue if you have to. You won't let it stop you.
Yeah, because we're taking it from both sides.
You're caught in the crossfires between black and white.
Mm-hmm.
But you're actually your own race, your own species. You're not a black man or a white man. You know what you are? You're Harry and the Hendersons. Fucking Bigfoot, bro. You're fucking half Bigfoot. And you were tricked into thinking Bigfoot is a myth. But Bigfoot shaved, cut a haircut, and started wearing a suit and tie to blend in with the blacks and the whites. And I also want you to know that Bigfoots are GGs and Yetis, GGs, GG, and GG Ginger. You go backwards. Right. Government God, GG. Who's in control of government? The Gingers are, and they don't even know it. Sons of Seth. Red Man. The angry one. Nothing scarier than a pissed righteous man with a cause that makes him the fucking devil. And goddamn, doesn't it fucking ring true? I'm their fucking devil, Bobby.
Well, you're an angry motherfucker. That's the persona you give off.
I have every right to be angry.
Yeah.
They're just upset that I'm not happy. You raped my son, fuck him, with a vaccine, shoved it right up his ass without my consent or permission. So that's rape. And they don't know why I'm angry?
Yeah, I get it now, you know. That'd be enough to set any fucking man off.
They vaccinated him behind my back without my fucking consent. All they're trying to do is steal your fucking consent. That's really what they're trying to steal from you. Your yes. Trick you into saying yes. Here's a free donut. Vaccinate. Okay. And it's rat poison.
That's basically how it was, too.
I'm trying to be very simple. I'm not trying to confuse you. I mean, we could get into the ingredients in the vaccines. We could talk about short-term side effects, long-term side effects, autism, thimerosal. Thimerosal being a cousin to mercury. A full education in the ingredients of what's in the vaccines. Fetus cells for aborted babies. That's fucking healthy.
Now, see, this Joe guy, he was telling me that some people got the full vax, and then I was like, you know.
Let me tell you something. I'm 44, and nigger, I'm fucking unvaxxed for life. It's my religion. God wants me dead, I'll be dead.
Right.
I didn't get sick with COVID. You know what I get every year? I tell you what I get every year. And because I know it, I can treat it for myself, my own doctor, right? Because only me knows me better than me. Nobody knows me better than me. Who the fuck knows me better than me? Nobody! Come on, nobody. Nobody knows you better than you.
Right.
How you feeling? Happy? Angry? I don't know. You know, but I don't. Health-wise, mental, emotions, all that shit. Only you know you. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
So I know with me, once a year, when we get into the springtime, from the wintertime, and seasonal pollen and allergies, the environment shifts from winter to spring. I get a crud cough for about 2 weeks because of pollen.
You know, I do that same shit, man, here.
Right, but you don't realize it's the environment. You think there's something wrong with you, and it's like, no, your body's just adjusting to the environment. Seasonal shifts, pollen causes a crud cough, and you're sick and you're shifting.
I ain't heard that word in 25 years. That crud cough, they call it down here.
That's because of pollen. But they want to call it fucking spring fever and all this other shit now. Seasonal allergies, the flu. They associate the fucking flu with everything. It's not the flu. It's an allergy issue. Too much pollen. And here's a cheap solution for you. Go find your local beekeeper and buy some fucking honey. And I really mean that, because the science is in it is this. What is honey made from? Pollen.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you take large doses of honey, it shocks your system. So you see what happened?
Mm-hmm.
You no longer it cures it like fucking fast. It forces your body to adjust to the pollen, like boom.
I heard it's good to take like a teaspoon of honey daily. Like it's good for your immune system and enzymes and shit.
You got a pen and paper handy?
Right here.
All right, great. I want you to start with. I want to give you a lot of numbers. The first one I want to give you is 25,920. That's the Mayan God year, Mayan calendar, and one God year is 25,920 man years. So God's racetrack is 25,920 years. 12 times 2160, 25,920.
So what are you saying? It's almost over?
Oh yeah, watch. We're in the last year, 2025. It's the circuit year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, 2025. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, 9. 25,920. 2 plus 5 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 is 18, 189. The Mayan God year is rooted in 9. The year we're in currently today is rooted in 9. Pythagorean theorem is based in 432 hertz, rooted in 9. 432 divided by 3 is 144, 144,000. Either number, rooted in 9. How many numbers are there? 9. 432 times 60 is 25,920. 60 seconds, 60 milliseconds, 60 minutes, 60, 60, 60. 60 times 60 times 60, 2160.
It's weird how you say that with them numbers in that time frame, because a lot of the people are saying right now to get right because the rapture is coming.
I'm going to quote Joe Dirt. Is this where you want to be when Jesus shows up? Making fun of little old me? What if I'm Jesus? Would you be fucked then? What if I'm right? That's a big pill for a lot of people. But I had the balls to say something about it. There's got to be something to it.
Yeah.
This way you want to be when Jesus shows up making fun of little old me? What if I'm Jesus? Now you're really fucked. What if I'm King of Kings, Cock Kings, KOK? Annie, Bobby, Susie, Sally, Sharon, Karen, you okay? You feeling well? How's your well-being, doctor? This is a wellness check. Can you hear me? You got to make sure you're not hard of hearing, tone deaf, and mentally fucking impaired. Do you comprehend the words coming out of my mouth? You see what I'm doing here? I'm forcing you to speak. Otherwise, there's something wrong with you. And it's me. I'm your biggest problem. I even tell you, hey, I'm the biggest problem. But you know what? When I grew up, I said I wanted to be the whole problem. I'm the problem that everybody wants to avoid. Which proves further that professionals can't solve any fucking problems. They run from conflict and confrontation. I'm confrontational.
Man, you ought to talk to them town hall people sometime. Well, they have to be seeing your shit, though. Now that I think about that, though.
Right. But look, my daddy made me realize something very profound. And when you mix it with something else, it gets a little wild. My daddy taught me not to chase people. And the same thing for you. I don't want you to chase me, but I want you to recognize what I am trying to do. Put everybody in check. We're playing chess. We're not playing checkers here.
Right.
We're playing wizard's chess. Live action, 5-dimensional chess.
You're wild, man. Right
What?
when I think I got you figured out or whatever a little bit, you twist off into another dimension.
Because I know you can handle more. So I'm going to push you a little more. You didn't kill yourself yet? Fine. I'm going to give you more. You can handle the shit? Fine. I'm going to give you more. But I'm only going to give you enough to see if it breaks you or not.
But listen, I've told people some of the shit that you're saying, and they can't debunk that you're not. The first off is like, he's a racist, fucking bigot, tyrant, you know. Blah, blah, blah,
Stop right there. Stop. Right? Because you're a witness. Now watch this. My girlfriend's Filipino. I have a black hired hand. It's my right hand. My left hand is my best man. Andrew's my best man. And my right man is Rob. One's red, one's black. Think about what I just said to you. Now go back to what they're saying. It doesn't make any sense.
And then they'll say, you know, he's psychotic, but someone psychotic ain't that intelligent. I mean, I know doctors, lawyers, cops, bankers, they all combine with, you know, the society, you know, the public. So once they watch you for a while, they gotta admit, like, yeah, he is smart.
So
No, motherfucker, he just ain't smart. He's very, very, very smart.
when I was 18 years old, when I was in a homeless shelter, a shaman grabbed my hands and twisted my hands to look at my hands like this. Right? And once he looked at my hands like this, he got spooked. He said I was a godhead, a heyoka. I didn't even know what the fuck that meant when I was 18. My grandfather was a shaman. It skips a generation. A shaman is a heyoka. It took me 30 years to figure this shit out. Shaman, witch doctor, holy man, a prophet. It's all the same fucking thing. Moses stared at a burning bush. Read signs of the fucking fire. They call that pyromancy. It's a form of witchcraft. Staring into the fire to a trance and coming back with a message. And watching the fire dance. Put you in a trance.
You know what opened my eyes was religion, what I questioned, and I'm not supposed to ask this where I'm from.
Right.
But all these kids in all these other 68 different countries, all these 160 some different religions, all right, how is the kids responsible for what the parents teach them?
Right. Never noticed how the boomers are like, these fucking children, these little shits, you little fucks, you little bastards, right? The attitude towards children. That's how you treat them. And then you're dazed and confused about how they grow up.
I mean, which God is right? The Buddha God, the Muslim God, the Christian God?
Right.
I mean, what's going to happen to these kids that they knew nothing but only what me or you taught them?
I try to steer clear of religion, and I try to show several concepts that are universal. One of them is that patterns are in nature. Math, geometry, even Donald Duck Math Magic Land 75 years ago is saying a lot of the same things I'm saying right now. I show you how there's more truth in animation than in a classroom. And that's really going to freak people out. There's more truth in anime than in the classroom. Yeah. Wonderful world of color. Color, wonderful thing. You're not black. You're not white. Reality is color. Living color.
I've had family, man, since I've been messing with you. If I question, what they believe in, man, that's like a fucking double-edged sword. They don't want to hear that shit, man.
No, because you know why?
You're not supposed to question that God thing.
They don't want to admit they got fooled or played, hustled, conned, tricked. Just like my daddy. Remember I said about my daddy the other day?
Mm-hmm.
That pride will break you. Why do you think I wear this big fucking hat? So I can break their pride? You ever watch The Color of Magic? You remember that movie with Tim Curry, Color of Magic?
It's been years, I think. I'd have to watch it again.
You should. Because
what is it, Color of Magic?
Yeah, it's Color of Magic with Tim Curry. There's this wizard school, and there was this one wizard that was stuck on level 1. And was on level 1 for like 30 fucking years, right? And all the rest of the wizards, they got together and decided to expel that fucking wizard. But by accident, that wizard magically foiled all their rotten plans and saved the fucking day throughout the entire movie. That's the funny part. That's why I said go watch that. By accident, he foiled every one of their rotten fucking plans by accident. Wasn't even trying. Happened magically. He spent 30 years in a school for wizardry, and he foiled all his teachers by accident. Magically. For me, that's what I took from watching that movie. In one scene, he tripped, he fell, and he triggered a trap and avoided murdering like one of the head wizards. Because in wizardry, you don't move up a level until someone dies, because there's so few positions at the top. So the only way you elevate is by the person in front of you dying. So they're always trying to kill each other in the school of wizardry. Because everybody wants to be the top wizard, wear the top hat and be the top dog. But you got this one bumbling wizard that didn't want to be top wizard. And he just ran around confusing people and spoiling everybody's fucking schemes and saved the day every fucking time without trying. It just happened by accident, kind of like Jack Sparrow.
Listen, I know because I catch myself when I talk to certain people. I gotta get down to their level, or I feel kind of stupid sometimes, or I gotta make myself feel stupid. So you gotta fucking feel stupid when you get around people, don't you?
I don't get around people anymore.
Because there's no way that you can carry an intellectual conversation with someone.
No.
Not where you're at.
No.
Unless you play dumb.
I do that a lot. I have to do that, or I don't have a choice.
Hundreds of people that I know say, "Look at him! Look at them faces he's making. He's he must be autism or touch. Look at them faces."
It doesn't ever register with them that I'm mocking them.
Some of the older ones, like 70 and 80, they say he's mental. He's touched.
Touched by an angel. My Nana said I was an earth angel. You calling a liar? See what I mean? My Nana said I was an earth angel. If my Nana was right and you're all wrong, do you see how fucked you are? What if I'm God's favorite funny man? What if the only way to get through to people was to insult them? What if the only way you can really get through to people is fucking pissing them off?
It's weird that you got that kind of concept, though, but it is what if. You're right. Like,
Nothing. What if nothing registers until they're pissed off or they've been insulted?
sometimes that's what it takes, I guess. But most people won't stick around to even get that.
No. No. No, that's fucking funny for me.
Hey, so many of them down here, I know you deal with way more people, but so many of them down here, they're like, man, I want to, get some of his feet or whatever, but I can't have my people see him, man. They'll fucking have me committed.
Right. Which is why.
That's what most of the females say. Boy, like, you attract them in there, but they're like, man, I can't like know this stuff or become his friend because if my people see that, oh my God.
Right. But realize these things are also what keeps me alive in this circus too. It's also why I'm not dead yet. No one shot me like Charlie Kirk. I took all that into consideration into 1999. And it goes back to my declaration as a child at the age of 11 in 1991. COVID-19, 91 DVOC, 1991. Holy fuck, I was suffering from Asperger's, autism, man. Forward, backwards, COVID-19, 91 DVOC. Right through the fucking mirror. Why does everything work in the mirror? You ever notice how words read backwards in the mirror? Like murder is red rum, pirates rum, blood. When people are angry, all they see is red, rum, blood, murder, red rum, red blood, murder.
Red is a violent color, though. You're right.
And all these angry bulls triggered by my red hat.
In corrections in America,
got red flagged by a ginger wearing a red hat.
That's wild, man, that you said that.
And you know what this shit is? Hey, look, it fulfills the Enochian prophecy, the running of the bulls. The black bull, the white bull, the red bull. Red bull gives you wings. You start raging like a Cajun. You grow fucking wings and you fly away because you're on a fucking rag. Call your granny.
I questioned red 30 years ago. I never realized that concept.
RAG stands for Royal Actors Guild.
Where the fuck did you get all this at, man?
Well, it took fucking time and observation. Look at Donald Trump. That's a grandmother wearing a toupee and a suit and a tie. That's really heartbreaking for the ladies. They're masturbating to a woman in a suit and a tie.
Hey, listen, you're breaking the spirits of 80 some million people in America just alone.
I'm goddamn proud of myself.
Because they're like, I can't believe he's talking about our president like that.
Call me Chief Sitting Bull. Because I'm not going to stand to the bull. I stand bull.
Oh, God.
Todd Church is like, it's all coming out of Dubai. The Dubai Bulls. And I'm like, I don't buy the bull. I don't stand for the bull. Fuck Istanbul. Running the bull. Red bull, black bull, white bull. Not cuttable. Believable. Viable. Viable. Valuable. Comprehensible. Want to pack a bull, smoke a bull? Let's run the bulls.
Oh, my God, stop.
See how funny this shit is? Now you're the matador.
Man.
Mad at your door. Me. What's in front of your door? A floor mat? A doormat? On either side of the door, there's a mat.
Hey, listen, I'm pretty outspoken, but I don't see how you wake up in the fucking morning and just get on there and just start flowing like that.
God won't let me stop. Or the devil.
When I say, man, you're getting ready to make me have a drink, I mean that, because I got to have a fucking drink
Gotta have the devil's juice.
to deal with you.
But look, it gets fun, okay? I'm going to tell you some fun stuff. You can't be on a ball when you're in a ball. And a ball is a dance. Think about it. Theater, theatrics, a ball. You're dancing around on the world stage. That's you, a dancer, a player.
Man, listen, I'll be alone my whole goddamn life if I listen to you.
But you'll be happy.
There won't be a son of a bitch, you know.
No one will like you, but you'll be happy with you.
They only tolerate you.
Right. Me and my wet noodle, rumpa bum.
I finally had to say,
Me and my thumbs, rumpa bum bum.
I had to finally say, listen, I don't give a fuck about no one liking my post or whatever. You're either going to like me or get the fuck off my page because I'm fucking with him.
You either like me or you don't like me. If you don't like me, fuck you. Fuck me, fuck you. That's fine with me. If it's fine with you, why just you? Neither way, it paid me anything.
See, and then when you go looking at it in that perspective and aspect of it, you're like, well, he does make a fucking point, you know, because he ain't making no goddamn money. Well, you ain't feeding him, you ain't fucking him.
No ass, no gas, no gas. No rides are free, ass, gas, or grass, right? That was what they used to say.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you a ride for free. No gas. You're not giving me no weed. And you're sure as fuck giving me no ass. I don't want no ass from you. It's gross. These people are mentally unwell. They're mentally diseased because of will or me. Think about it. I'm walking all over them, running circles around them, 100 miles an hour. Woo, 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 woo.
You're weeding the patches out, the garden out, though. There's only a very select few women that will attract to you and a certain amount of men, though. But I guess it's enough, though.
You only need 3% of fucking people to dictate terms to reality. Revolutionary War started because of 3%. Not 93%, not 50%. No. 3%.
If I can admit that you're having this impression on me, you imagine what a little kid is watching you?
I'm a superhero to a lot of kids, man. A lot of kids.
They see you and they're like, wow, you know.
And I'm talking to them. I don't even give a shit about their parents. Parents don't listen to anything but the fucking sales. They don't hear nothing. So why the fuck would I want to listen to them? Watch that one, child. Watch it. Your parents are not smarter than little old me.
Hey, they're looking at you like a superhero with fucking Cartoon Network or something.
Right. And the television's their god, according to Aleister Crowley. People don't believe things until they see them on YouTube. We're live on YouTube right now while we're having this conversation right here. I'm still streaming on YouTube. No one's saying nothing, man. Not one comment.
They won't.
I know.
Well, I'm only telling you from my aspect, you know, and I'm outspoken, but you make it where no one wants to text me to make a comment.
Right?
It takes, I mean, you got to break down some barriers, man, to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to say something.
You know how long I've been doing this?
I can tell a long fucking time.
30 fucking years. I was homeschooled. I was in special education. I'm a linguistics expert, and that was on the fucking records at the age of 11, state records. Hey, this 11-year-old child is reading at a college level. Already read the Iliad and the Odyssey. Those are like 3,000-page books.
That's crazy, man, because I'm going to be honest, man. You know, I finished school and took a college course and shit, man, but I ain't never thought the way you did. I mean, and I've always questioned shit, but not to your perspective or whatever.
So, the geometry works like this, okay? Your body is a biosphere. So you're a sphere. But you're a sphere inside of a sphere. The earth is a sphere. You're not on that sphere. You're in that sphere. Welcome to inverted earth theory, where everything's backwards, man. That's why I'm laughing at everyone. How could you be on the earth when you're inside of it? And if you're inside of it, then you're living on the outer edge, according to Steve Tyler and Aerosmith. You're living on the edge, and you can't help but fall. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck are you going to fall in when gravity is pulling you to the fucking ceiling? You're clinging to the fucking ceiling, stuck in a ball with me. What a fight. And that's what it is for me, and that's why I laugh, because I know what's really going on. Flat earthers are a joke to me. It's controlled opposition, is still controlled by the government. And then you fall into those law language. I'll say it like this. Earth has many names. Right? That's not designed to confuse you, but Earth has a name. Terra firma. Right? Terabytes. Think about a computer. Terra firma. Resonance and things vibrating, creating solid forms. But nothing's actually solid. It's just resonating. It's vibrating. Everything's vibrational. Everything. Some people will call it holographic Earth theory because there's nothing solid about you. You're full of fluid. You can't grasp water. You can't feel water.
Right.
Water goes right through you because there's pores in your skin, so you can't grasp onto it. You can't feel it. But the same thing applies to light. You can't grab light. You can't feel light. You can't touch light. You can see light, but you can't fucking touch it.
That's wild.
But it's true. And so I start realizing, wow, spirit, which is energy, which is God. Spirit, energy, God. These things are not separate. There's other words too. Prana, Brahma, Chi, or Gong. These are all life force energy. Star Wars, use the force, life force. Language causes the problem. These words are all the same. Because all these words are the same. So everything's energy and vibration. Do you know how bees vibrate or how they fly? They levitate. They don't actually fly. That's a mistake commonly made amongst majority of people. They think bees fly, but they don't fly. They fucking vibrate and they fucking levitate at 7.83 hertz, which is the same frequency attached to the Schumann resonance, which is the heartbeat of the planet, or its pulse rate. Flight of the Bees, 7.83 hertz. 7 plus 8 plus 3 is 18. 189. Welcome to numerology. Root of a circle, 9. 3 plus 6 or 0, 9. You gonna argue about it? Call me a liar? Smartest thing you could ever do is call me a fucking liar, right? How many numbers are there? 9. What district am I in? 9. I'm live from District 9. You wonder why I'm fucking drinking? Everything's 9. Be 9, everyone. Be indifferent. Say nothing. God's androgen 9. And he left the feminine out of the fucking equation.
I never looked at that many perspectives about shit, man.
Look, I left home at 15 because I didn't want to be my daddy's whipping post. I'm not crying about it. I'm not nothing about it. I'm just telling you a fact. And as a result of that, I've been in 30 states. I've had 30 different jobs. Got 5 children, grandchildren. I'm known in almost every English-speaking country in the fucking world. And I don't have an education. I left school in 9th grade. How fucking weird is that? And look at all the things I'm figuring out by myself. What if there's 9 base colors? What if there's 9 root races? More than black or white. What if reality splits 3 ways instead of 2? What if giving people a third choice fucking confuses them because you're not trying to control them? You're trolling them. What's commercial fishing? Trolling? Trolling. Commercial fishing. Jesus was a fisherman. And not just any kind of fisherman, a fucking kingfisher, a fisher king, a hawk king, shit talk king.
I hate to say it, but Jesus was a motherfucker, boy.
He was an anarchist. Wasn't a conformist, called China. Oh, I'm afraid I'm here to confuse you. And little Bobby, Sally, Susie, too. Call Larry, Curly, Bo, Tom, Dick, and Harry. They'll never resolve me.
Man, it's wild, man, because when you speak of that shit, man, you cut 3/4 of the fucking people off at least, man.
Right.
Think of that way.
Right. But I also taught myself 13393 39331. It's a formula. I wrote it. I created it. You know what it means? Here's what it means. I'm going to say something because I'm the one. And 3% of people would like it. And 3% will try to kill me because of it. And 93% won't say anything at all. Oh, they're not going to like me for saying that one either, you know, but try it out for yourself. Be the one. And it'll be easy for you to see who the 3 are against you and the 3 are for you. It's amazing. The rest won't give a shit what you say or do. And you know how long I've realized that? Holy fuck, 33 years.
Yeah, that's wild, man, because, you know, I've just got to where I'm at in the past couple of years where I said, you know what, fuck them. They're either going to, you know.
But I taught that to myself to realize that things split 3 ways, and at the end of the day, the majority of people don't give a shit what you say.
Right, you're right.
They're indifferent. They don't care. Don't care.
At the end of the day, you got to feed you. You got to, you know, no one else is going to do it. If you don't give a fuck about yourself, no one else is going to.
Right. Who fuck's gonna feed me besides me? No one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry, mommy. Feed me. Feed me. None of the mommies want to feed me. Where's your booby, mommy? Feed me. Feed me.
Man, when you say that shit, man.
I stopped blaming the men for all the stuff. I did. I did. Here's why.
You ride them fucking women hard, boy.
Yeah. Why? Because they're outnumbering men 6-1 in the voting booth? Men don't vote because they don't believe. It's mostly women voting. Men don't believe in filing for divorce. 90% of women do that. It's mostly women that file divorce. So men don't believe in divorce. Women do for a profit. It's a profession. It's closely associated with gold digging. And then some men wised up and realized to put their property in their mama's names. That way these angry white females couldn't steal their property. Dig them for half their estate. Nah, you can't take nothing from me. It's in my mama's name. It's fucking wild. Ask Tom Brady about it. All his money's in his mama's name. Isn't that amazing? Look at all these mama's boys. Tom Brady's a mama's boy. All his money's in his mama's name.
Yeah, big bad Brady.
Right? And I'm over here managing my money and said, fuck my mama. That mama's a lying bitch, a hoe, and all she's gonna do is steal from me to fucking feed herself because she can't do it for herself, so she's gotta steal from me. Her fucking children. Oh, it's taboo talking about women using their children as a prop to feed off of welfare, food stamps, public benefits, housing. Some women think that producing children is a patriotic duty and they should get paid for it. So the attitude's really fucked up about it. That's why some of the things I've seen women saying, it's amazing. I seen a black woman holding a fucking discussion. She said, I got 6 children. I had 6 baby daddies. But I also get 6 welfare checks. 6 child support checks for 6 different daddies. It's more profitable. to have 6 children with 6 men.
Yeah, they're getting paid, boy.
That's my point, and that's the way the system designed it. Designed it to make it profitable for a woman to have 6 children with 6 fathers. We don't want to sustain families. We want prostitutes with 6 baby daddies and 6 welfare checks coming from government daddy. I said for a while now, because of my background in debt collection, that if we took away earned income tax credits, earned income tax credit, I call them incentivized breeding programs. If you took away incentivized breeding programs, which is WIC, SNAP, food stamps, free housing, all of it, these women would find out they can't sustain themselves, support themselves, and you'll start to realize just how bad the economy really is. Most people can't afford to give a fuck about themselves. Procreation rates are 1.5 as a nation. That's terrible. As a Christian nation, that's terrible. It really is. It speaks wonders about certain things. Muslims have 5 children. Mexican families have 5 to 7 children.
We're going to eventually breed ourselves into extinction then.
Right. We're going to be bred out of existence. Look at the European Union and UK and England right now being overran by the Muslim Brotherhood. What happens in Europe comes here. How is it any different from there to here? It's just a larger problem there right now. But that same problem will be here shortly. It's already here. Just most people don't see things the way I do. The church decided to merge all religions. The Vatican. It's amazing for me to realize all this stuff and be able to put it together the way I am right now and make you see the big picture, right? America's a melting pot. Every 100 years, you change out the slaves. Cities are reservations for the white man. You're the new Indians. And you're going to be replaced by the Muslims. That's their plan anyway. Sharia law, right?
You think the Muslim will take over?
Of course. You know why?
They are dominant, boy. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. When you hear this stuff, you're gonna laugh your ass off. Okay. All right. Allah is Jesus. Jesus is Allah. They're not any different. It's the same person. Allah is Jesus. Jesus is Allah. I understand it. Jesus and Allah are both names for Saturn, which is Zeus. Every religion in the world, can be tied to Saturn. All of them. I just tied Muslims and Christians together by showing you Allah, Jesus, Allah, Saturn. And you start doing your own research and you'll be like, wow, he's right. Jesus is Saturn. Allah is Saturn too. But you know who else is Saturn? Yahweh. So now you've got a 3-way triangle between Jesus, Allah, and Yahweh.
Yeah, because the actual Christian, they say Yahweh is the real Jesus.
Right, now watch this. All religions can be tied under the theme of the Saturnalian Brotherhood. Santa Claus can be tied to Saturn. And when you look at Saturn and Santa Claus and Saturn, and now watch this. Now we're going to go over to fucking pagans. Odin, the Vikings. Look at fucking Santa Claus. Look at fucking Odin, king of the gods in the Viking. So, Mr. Odin is Santa Claus. But watch this. Mr. Odin is an anagram for Nimrod. And I'm the fucking dum-dum. I just tied Santa Claus, Nimrod, Jesus, Ara. I tied them all together. Look what I did. Zeus, the Saturn. Everybody's doing the same thing. They're all killing each other.
They are, man.
In the name of their God.
But no one will sit down and say, you know what? I mean, everyone's going to say, all these religions are debunking you. You know, they don't want to hear it. My own family says, you know, Chucky, Chuck, whatever. No, you're not supposed to think that way. Don't question God.
Right. But see, I got into this and I realized etiquette of English. Etiquette of English.
You'll get kicked out of places talking the way we are right now.
Oh, I know, because they lose control over you.
Oh yeah. Some people kill you and shit, man.
Right. That's right.
Not some. And not some. Millions. Millions. In the name of their God, they will kill you, man.
Right. Well, what if I'm their God?
See, that's where you're fucking them up, man, saying that.
I know.
I mean, you can only say that to so many people. Or they don't even want to even talk to you, man.
But watch this.
Sure,
watch this. In Babylonian days, everybody prayed to themselves as their own God. So what if you're your own God? God runs around deciding positive, negative nature of things. Isn't that what you're doing every day? Are you playing God? Passing judgment, playing ultimate judge, king, life, death, like Caesar? See what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah, I mean,
judge or be judged. If you judge, expect to be judged. If you don't judge, you don't get judged. Shit's wild, right?
Fuck yeah, it is, man. You know, I mean, I hate saying hope because hope leaves room for doubt. But you know, who's to say what you know? What makes you wrong and them right, or them wrong and you right? Only what they was taught.
Right.
I just don't see how you came up with this fucking philosophy, and you know, I see you live by what you talk about. There's just no fucking, you know, some spill. You believe this shit.
Right. But they don't say no to any of it. See, when you're guessing, it's different.
I'm I'm stuck in limbo, I guess. You know.
Well, that's exactly what Earth is. Earth is limbo. Earth is purgatory. Earth is hell. In the Greek, Earth is Sheol. But the word Sheol should have been translated shell. So think about this. The Earth is the shell to the fucking universe. The Earth is a bubble that you're inside of, and inside of the bubble is a vacuum. That's why you have breathable air.
And to me, there's no coincidence with that numbering, the numerology in those numbers, man. I mean, everything that you're saying adds up to equal this, to equal that.
So,
Okay, so
I just started seeing how everything was connected to 9, and I started mapping it. You got 27 bones in your fist. 279, factor of 9. That's trip 7. 9 times 3, 27. Try this out. On that piece of paper, write down 09, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 10 places. Right? But start with 09 and then write it out. Right? And I'll look at it forward and backwards. Fucking reads the same.
it just goes back and back and back, around and around.
Right.
Keeps repeating itself.
Right. That's why I'm laughing at everybody. How many fucking symbols or positions are there in the alphabet? You think 26, but reality says 27 when you count the G class or the and sign, X, Y, and Z. So you count ands as a sign. Now there's 27 symbols in the alphabet, not 26. You're off by 1. Another factor of 9. Hydrogen is number 1008 on the elementals. 1008. 108 degrees is the arc angle for building barns. 108. Low pitched roofs, 108 degrees instead of fucking 90 degree roofs or 45 degree pitches or A-frames. You want to walk around on an A-frame? No, me neither.
Hell no.
I realized how to make this so simple. It's amazing. It really is. You worked in carpentry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see what I'm talking about when I say all carpenter's angles are rooted in 9. All of them. 90 degree angles, 45 degree angles, 22.5 degrees, 11.25, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But look, 5 plus 6 plus 7 is 18, 189. 11.25, 1, 1, 2, 5, 9. 22.5, 2, 2, 5, 9. 45, 9. 99. Even my fucking name is rooted in 9. The mathematical amount in Hebrew, my name is 6,480 degrees, which is the same number as hydrogen, 648 on the elementals. You can't make up any of this shit. It happens by accident. Don't you get it? I master of fucking chaos. I mastered chaos. That's what Prometheus showed me direct. I saw a vision. Prometheus said when the fucking kings wane, lines wane, And Prometheus is Lucifer, which is the devil, right? Devil, man of sin, devil, sin, signs, letters, symbols. Listen to the shit I'm telling you about. Who's the man of sin? Jesus? That's also a name for Lucifer, man of sin. But that's also where you get medicine man. And now you're talking about witch doctors and shamans. Medicine man. The real Eminem.
Damn, you just took me all clear across the fucking world, Tim.
So Eminem is medicine man. And here we talk about math and methods of measurement. MOM, Mom. Took me a long time to figure these things out. Knowledge. It's Bob. Beast of Burden. Bob. When you know these things, they'll start calling you everything but a fucking professional. They won't take you seriously. They'll call you a pimp. And no one respects a pimp king. Hoes don't respect pimps. Pimps have no respect for hoes. There are no kings and queens. You have pimps and hoes speaking king or queen.
You're right, man.
If you're hooking, you're fucking, you could say fishing. You know, hook, fish. Tricking implies prostitution. Hooking implies mental manipulation, pimping, hooking, tricking. It's all tied together. Prostitutes are serving Johns. Rendering services to a John is providing a trick, a service. A trick is a John. It's got service, fool. And if you know these things, then you're a pimp for knowing them, right? And by telling you about it, I provided a service. I rendered a service. That's professionally what I just did. I rendered a service. I provided a service. What I do, I was completely transparent. Told you some really fucked up shit. Didn't care if you liked it or not. But my information shows you there's no separation between you and Source Creator. Your God, my God, is make no difference. There's only one consciousness in the universe. The universe is consciousness. Trees are conscious, animals are conscious. You ever seen two cats alike? Two dogs that behave the same way? No. The same logic that applies to humans applies to cats, dogs, and every other fucking animal. No two are alike. But we're not paying.
I know you've had to heard it though. And Christianity is the biggest, religion in the world.
Right.
They always tell me, Chucky, whatever, Chucky, it's best to believe than not to believe, because,
So you gotta start asking these fake love and light Christians, how come you're killing in the name of your God?
Man, these conversations, you gotta keep fucking quiet. You'll lose your job, your marriage, your kids.
Which is why I do what I do, because I've already lost all those things. Which goes along with what you said earlier. Nothing scarier than someone like me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything left to lose. And look what I do to the world. One person can't make a difference. Look what I've done to these people. I got them all goddamn shook up. A-roo-hoo. A-roo. A-roo. Boo-hoo, boo-boo. Sit, good dog.
I love it when you say that. Sit, doggy.
Heal. Recover. I'm not seeking recovery. You are. Where do I come up with this stuff?
I don't know, man.
Me neither. Me
I'm a
neither.
shit talker, but
Too many mushroom trips. Came to a higher state of awareness and alertness. I created an aerial assault apparatus and it's sponsored by Amateurs Avenging Archangels. Where did I come up with that? AA? We're air time right now, right? We're live on air. Aerial assault apparatus, live. Amateur avenging through archangels or angles. The numbers are the angles and the angels. But what I'm trying to show you as a scientist, right? It's really important. Because by knowing these things, you're no longer stuck in a box. No, you can't possibly be stuck in a box anymore because you can plot star points and draw star patterns and generate geometric forms and figures. It's called party science. So you're not limited to two fucking choices. You can go up, down, in, out, left, right. Oh my God, you can go all over the place. But the majority have been reduced to two choices. And when it comes to dealing with me, they got two choices. They can say something or shut the fuck up. And who makes the choice? You do. Whose fault's that? Mine? No, it's yours. Wake up.
oh man.
See how funny this is? And it's the hat. It's the hat that does them in. Some people say my hat's too big. I don't think it's big enough. What if I can find a bigger one? I want to restore this hat. It's probably going to cost me $50. The wire, you know, it snapped on side here, so I want to put in like a new fucking wire. I want to reframe it. But finding somebody that can work on hats, good luck.
Where in the fuck did you get that?
Salvation Army. 10 years ago when I started my church. Bought it for $3. I took it as a sign from God. I haven't seen another like it since. Might have came from Zeus Direct. Dr. Seuss. Red fish, blue fish, Republicans and Democrats. What the fuck are you? Get a clue. The red and blue fish got fished. Here, Jesus, 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 Jesus. What would Jesus do right now? You know what I'm fucking doing? Fishing for reactions. Isn't it amazing how people just choose to say nothing? 2-hour live stream. 3 silent thumbs and no fucking reactions at all. Like, how the fuck is that going to feed my 5 children or my grandchildren, protect my fucking legacy? Silence moves quickly. Indifference is a sign of entropy and atrophy or death. I fucking killed them at my doorstep. See? It takes years to understand me. It does. And you stuck around, man, and now it's worth it. Look. Look. Because of power of suggestion, power of spoken words, power of words. Look what words do to people. I fuck them with words.
Yeah, you do. You're raping them. Fucking them right in the ass.
Right in the fucking hiney hole. And you know what's even funnier about it? I'm goddamn loving every minute of it. So many years of pain and suffering. came back and said, hey, pain and suffering is your friend. Without those things, you don't learn nothing.
Damn, you're right. Because you got like a kid, when he touches that hot plate, it burns him. He knows not to touch that motherfucker again because he got hurt.
Sometimes your teacher has to hurt you to help you. You know, it's amazing.
Yeah, you're right. Because if everything was easy, we wouldn't learn. You got to bump your fucking head.
Right.
But people, man, there was just a select few, though, because people so conformed into believing what their mothers taught them. I mean, no one wants to say mommy was wrong. Daddy was wrong,
No. And I'm laughing my ass off because I was right. And they don't want to admit it. My father would sooner blow his goddamn brains out than admit his children are right over him. But that logic applies to parents in general. They'd sooner kill themselves than admit their children are fucking smarter than them.
It ain't just him. Yeah, that's clear across the world.
Because part of my education suggests that children are always smarter than their parents, just like in animals. Same thing, evolution of a species. The child is always smarter than his prodigy, his genetic material providers. You could say this about bears, lions, tigers, moose, cow, people. Applies to everything. The next generation is always smarter than the previous.
Yeah,
it's science. It's science. It's genetics. Blood remembers trauma.
You're like a fucking scientist.
My daughter walked up on me and she said to me, I Nosy Damn Madison. Because Nosy Damn is Madison backwards. What made her say that to me? She was 10 years old, and that was the first thing that child ever said to her father. It was a sign from my maker and my God. This child already knew to look at things forward and backwards. It's in her fucking blood. She never got one lesson from me. And she's just slinging words forward and backwards. Work backwards is crow. Talk backwards is clot. When you talk, cause a clot to occur.
It's fucking crazy how you unravel that shit.
God is dog. I've been talking about the shit that Todd talks about for fucking 25 years and longer. I said, I swore I've played fucking songs backwards over the years. I mean, you can go on YouTube and type in Disney songs backwards. And there's thousands of people talking about this shit. I'm not the only one. And Todd ain't the fucking first one. So don't go giving Todd any goddamn credit. He acts like he discovered this shit. Oh, no, you didn't, buddy. No, you didn't. English backwards is Latin. For the dogs of Rome. How the fuck would I not know that if I was not the fucking scribe, St. Jerome, reincarnated? Who the fuck wrote the Bible in the first place? St. Jerome? 360 AD?
I know Todd and his people, man. His concept ain't making no sense to me.
I'm over here trying to teach people soul energy never dies. It reincarnates. Can you explain to me why my grandfather died the day I was born? Because I can't. Did my grandfather just jump fucking meat suits? Am I my grandfather in the flesh? My mother's father died the very day I was born. He's a shaman, drank himself to death. I'm a functioning alcoholic.
They call you that too. He's just drunk.
Yeah. Wait till you start doing your own research, though. You start doing it for yourself. You say, okay, what can I prove? That's the first question you got to ask yourself about everything in life. And this is what I did to myself at 28. I went back to the chalkboard and I said, if I was in control of the classroom, I was thinking that way at the beginning. How am I going to run it? How am I going to teach it? How can I prove these things? Numbers are related to geometry. A circle is a dot, and a dot and a circle are equals 1 and 360, 360 to 1. The scalar relationship between those two things. How do I prove it? I can't. I can tell you about it. Imagine they're equals. A dot is equal to a thought. A thought dot. Dot, 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 dot. Imagine it. Every thought that goes off in your head is a dot. In the quantum world, every thought is a dot. But this implies a circle, not a square. The language. Did you know the original cubit was from your elbow to the tip of your middle finger? And today we have digital qubits, QYBTZ, qubits. That's a digital one. But the analog qubit was from the tip of your elbow to the tip of your middle finger. As a rule of thumb. And as a rule of thumb, Irishmen used to spank their wives with a rod. No bigger than the width of their thumb. They were allowed to spank their wives. Imagine that. You don't go to jail for that shit. No, you could spank them legally 100 years ago. Like, women cry and complain, but like, do you even know what was going on 100 years ago? And then they get mad at me when I tell them what was going on 100 years ago. Men were spanking their wives with rods width of their thumb, rule of thumb. Where do you think that came from? Spanking your wife? Government likes to keep you under its thumb. Why is that a conspiracy?
I never looked at it this fucking deep, man.
No. The problem is you're supposed to just believe things. But I created something else for you as well. Not just this. Based questions to help stabilize through all the madness, right? I realized when you're 55, you're 50. Because of because of my term with life insurance and selling nursing home insurance, I did 2 years door-to-door sales, selling nursing home insurance. But because of that background, I realized that people like you're a little bit older than me, but I realized because of my experience that by 55, you start asking the fucking following questions. You haven't even asked them yet, which is amazing. How did I get here? You've been so busy all your life, you never had time for that question and take it serious. How did I get here? The chemical process, biology, science, nature, blah, blah, blah. How did I get here? See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The science of it. How did I get here? Point of origin. Where did I come from? Where am I going? Final destination. See that? Now you're a ship captain. These are the questions I'm asking you, and you have no fucking idea? Well, I'm not getting on your goddamn boat. You're not even going to get out of the fucking harbor, which is the institutions of higher learning. What are they for? Harboring ships. Safe harbors for citizenships. You see how funny this shit is for me? I figured it out without a high school degree. I'm not in debt for my education. They can't misprove it, disprove it. It's fucking amazing, right? Walk in the room. Run my mouth like a motorboat, which is a sleuth, because I'm not a fucking dinghy. And the dinghy is a lifeboat, right? It's a life preserver. It barely keeps you afloat. What's welfare for? Keeping you afloat. The government wants everybody on welfare, so they're reduced to fucking dinghies floating in the holy sea. And where the fuck are they going? Nowhere. They're floating in the holy sea. They got no boater. They got no motor. They got no sail. It's a life preserver. They're barely staying afloat. They're clinging to a fucking donut. And they vaccinated for donuts, which is why I said that shit. Look at a life preserver. Look at a fucking donut. Oh my God, it's the same geometry. It's the same pattern.
Shit's wild, man.
So I got bad news for you. Hitler never died. Not the way history tells you. Not the way they tell you in the books. Hitler is actually still alive. In my theory, he's still alive. Because I understand how people can fake their deaths and change their names and go in undercover mode. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Hitler went to Argentina. And he came back to America as Fred Trump. Donald Trump's daddy. Donald Trump's fucking daddy is Hitler.
Fred.
But it gets funny because you know they play multiple roles. So Fred Trump is one of Hitler's roles. The other one that's really famous is Walt Disney. Walt Disney is Hitler. Most people haven't woke up to that yet, and I already have about a decade ago.
It's fucking wild.
Shakespeare said, the world is a stage, and every 7 years is an act they're going to play. Okay? So every 7 years, these characters kill themselves off. Suicide, prison, fake their death, mysterious car crashes, plane crashes. Buddy Holly never died in that plane crash. Buddy Holly became Elton John. Elton John became Bill Gates and Steve Jobs. Jonathan Price has the same fucking face as Pope Francis. I just took down the church, bro. I took down the fucking Pope. Gotta see the bigger picture. And I did it for my ginger brothers. I didn't do it for me. No, I did it because I know the church is full of shit. And even Nostradamus said that the church would collapse under the weight of its own fucking sins. Nostradamus said that 500 years ago. Isn't that wild? So everything that Nostradamus said fucking happened. And we're alive to witness it. Oh shit. I'm trying to fucking chart, my phone's dying. Isn't that wild? I'm recording this whole thing. I'm like, ha, I said it first. Ha, 100th monkey. Ha.
What now?
Nostradamus said a man in a red cap was going to change the fucking world. And he was scared of this fucking man. That man is me. You thought it was MAGA caps? No. My hat is special. I'm the only one that's got this fucking hat. And only hat men can do. Gotta have the right hat for the job.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what they say do.
You gotta have the right hat for this fucking job. They don't know what to think when they see this fucking hat. It's goddamn magical. You know what hat this is? This is like Harry Potter. It's fucking the sorting hat. When people come in here, they see the fucking hat, sorts them out really goddamn quick. Oh, that guy's crazy. Maybe that's what I want you to think. So I stay alive. And I don't get shot like Charlie Kirk. You gotta think about this stuff, right? Why would you want to get shot for the words coming out of your mouth?
Wouldn't you shouldn't? He did.
Yeah. So when you speak the truth, they tend to shoot you. And when they're mad, that's how you know you're on the right path. Conformity is a crime. The most patriotic thing you can do for your countrymen is rebel them, rebuke them, mock them. Not fucking vote for them. If you vote, here's that George Carlin logic, and I'm going to add to it. If you vote, you have no reason to complain. You got exactly what you voted for. You participated in it because you believed in it. So you have no right to complain about fucking anything because you partayed, you partook, and you believed, you cast a vote, and it got you, sucker. But if you never vote, then you have the right to fucking complain about everything. Because you didn't partay or partake. I didn't get any of that COVID money that everybody was getting when COVID was big. I didn't go I didn't go for any of it. I don't even take food stamps. So you think I'm crying when, oh my God, we're cutting food stamps. I'm not dependent on food stamps. I do get a retirement benefit, but them cutting them cutting SNAP benefits doesn't affect me because I'm medically retired.
Right.
So that shit doesn't affect me, and I don't get food stamps anyway. So that didn't affect me either. I still pay cash for all my fucking food. Or there's 2 pantries next door, and I'm telling you, I can go in there and pull $100 of produce every week. Nice produce. Go right into the deli. I mean, you know. So I don't have to buy any food. If I went there every day, I go there every day for lunch, so I save money. I don't have to buy food because they serve a lunch every fucking day, and they have a food pantry that's free. And essentially, it's bakery goods and produce. It's a week old, and it's starting to go bad. So you just got to bring it home and make a sauce out of it right away. You can't just put it in the fridge. No. You just go home, you make a spaghetti sauce, freeze it, make something big, freeze it, or make something big and feed everyone you build in the way I do. Karma. Earlier today, I did mac and cheese with scrambled eggs, hot peppers, green, orange, yellow peppers. All the peppers were free. All the hot peppers were free. I had to buy a block of cheese. The mac and cheese itself was free. It didn't cost me anything. Got it for free. But it's enough to feed like 12 people. I'll feed the whole fucking building.
Yes, good shit.
If you want to feed people, do it yourself. If you want to help people, do it yourself. Why give your money to other people when you can do it yourself?
Mm-hmm.
At least that way, you know where your money's going. Tax dollars, you don't know where they're going. I haven't paid taxes in 20 years. I keep asking them to show me the law, and they don't, so I don't. They stopped talking to me when I started throwing that in their face. Show me law where it says I have to do anything. We're conditioned to think everything's mandatory when it's voluntary basis. Language, mandates, mandatory. Tricking people into making bad decisions because of fear propaganda.
All right, well, listen, man, I'm going to get me something to eat and go pick me up a drink or two so I have it for later, something in the morning.
Oh, I hear you there. I already did that. I already did that 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I'll be fucked for in the morning. You know, I usually start about noon or so, sometimes earlier, so. Just depends on, I ain't going to do nothing tomorrow. I don't have to, but if I don't grab something now, I'll be, might have to run off tomorrow, make it more inconvenient.
All right, man.
Give me a call up again sometime, man.
Will do. Check out the stream. This is wild. 3 thumbs up, no reactions. I'm like, how the fuck does that feed my children? It doesn't. We're supposed to die silently, say nothing, do nothing, and be happy about the situation we're fucking facing. We're supposed to sit silent to all this shit. It's amazing.
It's wild.
Blows my goddamn mind.
Listen, I'll get back at you.
Okay, man.
All right. Hit me up again sometime, man. Anytime.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too, man.
Bye.
Yeah, it took me a while to come to that conclusion, but I finally am coming to it. I do not like the guy at all. The first thing for me was he didn't release the Epstein files. They're even acting like they didn't exist. And of course, they're sending Israel and Ukraine all of our tax dollars, just like the numbnuts before him did. Putting America last. And now he's blaming the beef farmers for the price of beef. Hey, I'm not biased, man. He talked a good game. He tricked me. I was fooled. I admit it. Okay, now let me tell you how bad I think this is, though. This is really this bad, guys. I want y'all, if you're a Christian, I want you to get into Revelation 13:3, and I want you to read that verse. Yeah, about the Antichrist, about the one who was fatally wounded in the head. Then he was miraculously healed, and the whole world marveled at him and said, no man can make war with him. Yeah, I do think that Donald Trump is that beast of Revelation 13:3. Yeah, go read it. Go read it. There ain't another man that's ever walked the planet that fits Revelation 13:3. And read the rest of the chapter. And it'll tell you the mark of the beast is coming in 42 months. Now, I'm not saying that I know that Donald Trump is this man of Revelation 13:3. I'm just saying he's the only one who could be right now. Go read Revelation 13. He's the only man that fit that description. Yeah, and I'm totally done with the dude. He's done to me. He's done. He's a goner. He's compromised. He's right up there with the rest of them.
Juicy. Juicy.
Tide Boosted Test. Makeup ruining your fit? Try Tide. It's boosted. The other guy can't match Tide Boosted Clean. Looks like we passed. Yes! It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. It's got to be Tide.